All right.
Hi, I'm Ken Lashley. You're watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What is up, YouTube? Who Dat Comics and Movies coming at you. Little unboxing. CGC. People have been making these videos with CGC, saying you shouldn't grade your books. You shouldn't do all kind of stuff. So yeah. You say, what did I title this video? I don't remember what I titled this. It says, this is why you do not use CGC. WTF. This is why. Shout out to the channel members. Good luck. This is be given away really, really soon. As soon as I have some free time to do the randomizer and stuff, this is going to a channel member. The next 3 months, starting now. If you want to be a channel member, February. Well, it's going to be 3 months because February. I don't really because February's so short of a month. But March, April, May, end of May. Fantastic Four 45, first appearance of the Inhumans, going to be given away to a channel member. Channel membership is the cheapest amount is $2. Yes, you can become a channel member just like this guy right here. What's up, Collecto? What is up, Collecto? How you doing? I got some more stuff coming back for CGC. I'm probably might show a couple of books off once I get those back. But those won't be back till like Monday because they got shipped today. How you doing? Moonbeam, thank you for stopping in. Bleeker says little unboxing. He says that looks like a rather huge box. Rather big box. The funny thing is only 4 books in there. It's only 4 books in there. 4 books in this box. But these are all books, all books but one, because one of them was a PC book that I found on my LCS. But 3 out of the 4 were books I was trying to sell raw, and I couldn't get that accomplished. So I ended up, took some time. I eventually sent them off. Dustin from Comic Book Chiropractor pressed and cleaned all of these books. So shout out to him again, Comic Book Chiropractor. Dustin, I'm gonna see if I can share his little icon. This is his little icon. There you go. Comic Book Chiropractor, right there. Check him out on Instagram. Does great work. So I appreciate it. What he does before I show these grades, and what he does is he presses and cleans your books, emails you back estimated grade range, and ships them off for you. So he does a lot of legwork. He really cleans books. Sometimes pressers don't clean books as well. He really takes his time to clean books. And like I said, gives you good estimates on the grades. Collecto 6, I can give you some news on the range. Some news on the first appearance of Iron Fist. That he said that he just completed pressing and cleaning that stuff. And that's going to be shipped off to CGC. That's the only news I have. That's the only news I have so far. So that'll, probably be a few more months because once CGC gets them, depends on how fast they want to get them done. He predicts accurately. You've seen my videos, Collecto. He is very inaccurate in a positive way. But no, I'm just joking on that. But he does predict. He's pretty accurate. That's why he gives a range. He'll say if he thinks the book's a 9.4, he might say a 9.2 to a 9.4. If he's or if he thinks it's he tries to give a range. Like if he thinks it's somewhere like between the 7.75, he's going to tell you 7.75. So he tries to give a good range. He uses micro camera stuff to see everything. He goes by their guidelines, and he tends to be very, very accurate in his range. So I think he's very tough grading, which is beneficial to the people who are submitting books. So if he says it's an 8 to an 8.5, you might have a chance of getting higher. He's about 50% range. Now in his range, if he gives you like he thinks it's between an 8 and 8.5, my percentage I give him from the stuff I've submitted, he's about 90%. Well, no, I'm sorry. Scratch it. If he gives you a range for me when I submit books, I would say he's I've only had like maybe 2 books that fell out of that range, but the majority of them have been either in that range or higher. So I would say a 90%, 95%, he's either in that range or better. So because I've had at least 2 books that I remember that kind of fell short. It's so funny. I had 2 books that fell under his range, but then I had in that same submission, I might have had I know I had a book or 2 that was like well above. They kind of shipped these 4 books into smaller things. I'm gonna keep this box. Let's see. We'll start off with the PC book. We'll start off with the PC book. Then I'll do the moderns, and then I'll do the one book that's a little older. So this book I got from my LCS. Where's the link? Where's the link? Here you go, BLC. I'll send you the link. Do I have an email? I think I'm gonna email it to you, BLC. I don't want to drop it in the chat. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna email it to you, BLC. At the end, I'll drop it if anybody wants to chit chat. But I sent you the email, BLC. But we're gonna get this party started. So first book up is where is it at? All right, here. All right. First book up is a book I bought from my LCS. I thought it was sharp. This is a book that it's for my personal collection. I collect African American characters and female characters. So that's kind of like within my range of what I collect. So I found this book. This is All-Star Squadron 23. Origin and first appearance of Amazing Man. Him right there. So there's only like I want to say like 30. I might be 29. I can't 29 or 30. I can't remember. In the 9.8s. I thought it had a shot. Dustin graded it a 9.6, possible 9.8. That's what he said. He said possible 9.8. He said 9.6, 9.8. Let me say it correctly. He didn't say nothing about possible. He said 9.6, 9.8. So he thought this book had a shot at a 9.8. So I knew what it was. Like I said, why do you use CGC? What the F? That's why you use CGC. 9.8, baby. That's why you use CGC. 9.8. So I'm one of the 30 now in the census with the 9.8. Not an expensive book, surprisingly, in a 9.8. I want to say I think it's around $200. You can get on eBay. A great character. If you look up the history of this character, look stuff about this character. Is a really good character, but from 1983, this is not. I guess it's just like a C-level character. It's not expensive, but this book should not be that cheap. But bought it from my LCS. It was on the wall. I think they had it for like $20, maybe. It's probably $20 or less. I know I didn't spend that much on it. I think it was less than 20. Let's say we're between 10 and 20. But it was clean. So I sent it in. Shout out to the comic book chiropractor. Yeah, but you always got to check your slabs. Forgot about that. Check your slabs for any cracks, anything like that, mislabels, and everything looks great. Everything looks great. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I have a raffle going on. There's only 14 spots. There's only 14 spots left on the waffle. They're $20 a spot. If you would like to get a spot, send me a message on Instagram, and I'll let you know. Because a friend of mine is running it for me, and it's do it under a randomizer. So if you want to get a spot just for $20, you can win the first appearance of Batman Beyond in the comic book form. Terry McGinnis. Bam. All right, there you go. Leave that up there. All right, we got a guy coming in here. Let me get this headset on. I don't have. Hey, beautiful, very beautiful. All right, let me enter this guy. Get this guy in here.
Nice night.
Mm-hmm. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
What is up, BOC? How you doing?
What's happening, people? How's everybody doing today?
Oh man, I'm hanging in there. I'm starting to get a lot of books back from CGC. Literally got 2 shipments. Got a shipment shipped today. One's from a signing that been there since October, and the other one is it's a lot of Mark Jewelers in that lot. I knew a lot of them weren't going to be high grade, but I wanted to send them off anyway because they're keys. But so starting to get stuff back all at once, like they do.
Well, that's funny how you say that because I just received my 2 shipments from CGC. I got my Tom McFarlane books back, and my Rhode Island books came in.
My Rhode Island book has not even been scheduled for grading yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. But they're not very consistent. They're very all over the place. I'm saying like the best way I can say it, because my signing that I had for Bendis and Bagley was we had to be in by October. They signed it in November, and I'll finally get them because since they got shipped today, it should be next week. So I'll finally get them on the 11th or something? No, 12th. So I'll finally get them like on the 12th. Yeah. That's a long time to be when you say. I think they say, what did it say? 6 to 8 weeks. Like if 6 weeks if you don't press and clean them, 8 weeks if you press and clean them. That's over that time frame. Just saying.
Yeah, did you? I don't know if I heard, but I was watching a video and the guy just did his unboxing. He just got his books back from Tom McFarlane. They're all Tom McFarlane books. And when he opened them up, each slab that they opened up. There wasn't.
It wasn't sealed properly, huh? That's what happens when they rush to get those books out when they have other people's books that have been sitting there longer. I'm just saying.
Now I'm worried because now I'm like wondering. I have to go check mine to see if it's open.
Yeah. They rushed to send these books out. So this is a little bigger for you guys. This is Black Widow issue number 1. This is the photo variant. I think it's a 1 in 10. This is an expensive book. Raw, this is like 200 and
I like the position. That's what I like.
Yeah, it's a poser position, like her sister said, poser.
I'll be in the back. I'll be in the back. Back.
But I tried to sell this book raw. This is why I say it's like this is why you should not use CGC. Try to sell it raw. I was trying to sell it around 9294. I said 94. I thought it was going to be, and you try to sell it at that certain price point because you want somebody to get a better deal, so you don't want to grade it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's reveal this grade. And he said, I bought that from you. Yeah, I think you bought one. I had a 9.8 before, right, Seppo? You bought this is a different. This is one I
9.6. I say 9.6. Nailed it.
9.6. So now this book is double the price.
Yeah.
Because I looked up the sales of this book. It was like $525, I think, and a 9.6. Yeah, he bought. Yeah, I knew you bought it. The book is actually going up, Steppo. The book, I think it's like, I don't know how much you paid for it, but I think a 9.8 is like $800 now. 9.6 last sale was like in the 500s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was trying to sell it for $250. So
just gotta find the right buyer. That's all.
Like I said, WTF. Like I said, WTF. Like this is why you don't use CGC because now.
See the thing with us, right? The thing when we sell, we're small fishes, right? In a little pond. We're in a little pond. The big people in those oceans that got most of the people watching them, they go there on a regular basis. They're on there on a regular basis. They get a lot of hot books. They keep going to the same channel. But the problem with us is once in a while there'll be books that we sell that go through us that people are looking for on the other channels, and we'll have it for way better price than the bigger channels, and you get a better deal. That's the reason why people have to watch the smaller channel. I watch all channels. I watch the big ones, I watch the small ones, and let me tell you something, man. You get a lot of great deals off the smaller channels, man, because there are less people for you to bid against. Less out. People going against you. Because you ever been to trying to buy a book on a bigger channel and you try to buy, yo, they go crazy. They're like, you see the
Go
bid just like
crazy.
nonstop going over each other, like stomping over their heads. No.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So this book I'm about to show next, I had it about Dustin thought it would be a 9.496. I'm about to show it. I thought it was in that range as well because it has some color rub on the back.
Okay.
This book is known for having color rub on the back.
Okay.
It has some, this art. All right, so it has some color rub on the back.
All right, so it has color rub on it. I'm saying a 9.6.
So that's why Dustin gave it a 9.496. He said color rub on the back. He said 9.496. Well, I forgot to say the Black Widow. The Black Widow, he said a 9.698. He said but it did have a couple of little spine ticks. And I was kind of like the white back might get away with it, but I thought it was a 9.496 for that one. So the Black Widow was on point, even though he said 9.698. This one he said 9.496. He didn't think it'd be higher than 9.6 with the color rub. And I'll show you the color rub on the back.
Yeah.
It's like right there by the staple. It goes down, kind of runs down. It's not super heavy, but that's kind of common with this back. If anybody's seen this Contest of Champions on the back of a comic, 9 times out of 10 it has some color rub.
Yeah.
And it has a little bit at the top staple too.
I'm still gonna go with a 9.6. It could be a 9.4, but I'm gonna go with a 9.6. I'm thinking the grade would be nice.
Big thing about this book is, besides it being the television variant, it's Frank Castle dons the War Machine armor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's significant for the future of the MCU. You bring in Punisher and Spider-Man. You can't just have him killing people unless he's in the armor. I think because Iron Man killed people in the armor, we didn't see anything. Mm-hmm. But you didn't see him shooting them up. I think this will be a good transition. This is my opinion. Him getting the old school War Machine armor with the big Gatling gun on it and stuff like that. So you said 9.6.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell?
9.8.
Wow, somebody was in real good mood with you.
This is why you don't use CGC, because you're gonna get good grades. What? Yes. I didn't tell the rest of the story. So I've had this book before. It's known for having color rub. They have I think the first Dr. Aphra, same background, same back, is known to have color rub.
Now I'm thinking, does CGC get like reports when books like that, like they all come out the same exact way with the same exact defect or whatever you want to call it, in the same area for multiple books, and they're like, well, they all came out like that, so it's a regular book, so we're not gonna hit it.
I think you're on the nose, because like I said, this book has no spine ticks, just has color rub on the back, and I bought it. That's what the guy said. The guy even I bought it from, he said it was a 9. What did he say? I don't even know if I saw it through the paper, but he said it was like same thing. He thought it was going to be like 9.2 because of the color rub. But I've had this book before. I've graded it. I had it signed once and graded it. So it's like my third time having it, and they don't unless the color rub is super, like where I showed you it's at. That's where it's always at. That's where it's always at, and that's where it's always common. So that is why I think it's still got the 9.8. Like I said, Dr. Aphra, they have it with the 9.8. They have another book that has a similar background. It has like a guy with the foot, and usually about a foot has color rub. But big book that I probably would have sold for a couple $100 is now double that price now because I agree. WTF. Man. I like this is crazy. This is why you don't use CGC. You gotta keep not using CGC and let me use it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. So those are some of the big wins. So that was some of the wins. Like I said, Dustin was off, which is funny. Somebody asked, he's like 50%. He was not really off on this one. He said 9.6, 9.8. He came on the lower end of the spectrum. This one he was off because it became a 9.8. So
I just got a call from my wife. I gotta go pick up the grandkids. So
all right, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
You're gonna do your video later?
Yeah, I'll probably post it like maybe around 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll jump around and see. Yeah,
definitely. I'm curious now if my Mark, McFarland's can
see, yeah.
If not,
Open them up.
yeah, I gotta send them back. Because you know how they are. Once you get
I'll be there. I'll be there hanging out. I'll be there. So see you later.
All right, peace out.
He says, qualified grade gives you comfort, removes subject. Yeah, but so that book is notorious. Always has color rub. Some is worse than others. That is actually not as bad as I've seen others have it. So that's what I have to say about that book. Last book I'm going to show. Don't forget the thumbs up the channel. Don't forget the thumbs up the video. If you like this video, if you like me doing these CGC unboxings, I do appreciate it. I can tell you two out of the 4 books are available. The Punisher book I'm actually going to hang on to. The Black Widow one probably would have hung on to if it came back to 9.8 instead of the Punisher, but I'm hung on to the Punisher book. And this is the last book. I think I showed these books are unboxed off because these books, I got some other books that are going to be on the vintage auction on Saturday. This one will make its appearance this Saturday. I think this is in the realm they look for. So this is Iron Fist 14. Iron Fist 14. First appearance of Sabretooth Victor Creed. So I want to get exactly what Dustin said when I had this book. We're gonna just give me 1 second. So I know for a fact I was trying to sell this book. As a 7075. That's what I was trying to sell it for. So I'm gonna tell you what Dustin said, and so Black Widow he said 9698. Squadron he said 9698. The Punisher he said 9496. Color up on the back cover. The Iron Fist 14 he said I thought it was a 7075. Has like one little issue at the top, and they actually notate that on the greatest notes, the one issue that I mean the one major issue. To me, the one major issue they notate that on the back, not back on the notes. He thought this book would be a 6570, so he thought it was a little worse than what I bought. But I knew it was at least. I thought it was 7.5. Without the press and clean. 7.5 without a press and clean. But it looks really nice. Dustin cleaned it up really well. The back came out really, really nice. So beautiful book. Like I said, came out really nice. He did some great work on it. 8.5, baby, off white pages. Off white pages. But the biggest major issue is like they got like look, it's like a little crease at the top there. Yeah, little thing at the top up here is the biggest because it's like mini dog ear. I actually had a book that was the only issue one time, and it got a 9.4. But this one has some other spines, little spine stuff that he couldn't get out. But 8.5, he pressed the hell out of it. That's all I'm gonna say. He did his thing. He couldn't get all of the spine takes out, but it came out really well. This one is actually currently listed on Elite Comics 11, but it'll make its appearance on the vintage auction as a buy it now as well. But first appearance of Sabretooth, Victor Creed, 8.5, all white pages. So this one is actually available currently, and the beautiful photo variant is available as well. They're both on Elite Comics 11 currently. I could tell you this one's surprisingly, if you look this book up in an 8.5 or higher, they don't have an 8.5 listed on eBay. I think the closest is like a 9.9 and an 8.0. They have an 8.0 for like $500. I'm actually selling this for $455 on Elite Comics 11. The 8.5. Yes. Yes. Which is crazy because an 8.0 last sold for like $420. So, but yeah, that one's on there. And this one's under the last sale on Elite Comics 11. I think the last sale was like $525. Oh, it was above $500. But I got it for $499 on there. Our best offer. Both of them books are best offer. So if you're interested, you can let me know. But I gotta go. Got a phone call from the wife. If anybody is game, you can hit me up on IG at whodat_comics. Moonbeam, I never done any business with you, but please hit me up on Instagram if you are interested. Shipping, I do, and if anybody is interested, shipping for all my books I'm currently staying at $18, but I need to start charging $20. So that's $18 to ship slabs. I'm probably gonna be next week. I'm probably gonna start charging $20 for slabs. But if you're interested, that's what the prices are, and that's what the shipping is. So again, channel membership for the next round. Current one is going to be given away very soon. First appearance of Doc Samson. Just saying, you want to be entered in, become a channel member. Band of Brothers auction. Band of Brothers auction is literally in 2 weeks. The 21st. Literally in 2 weeks, 21st. Baki, I'll quickly show. I think I sent you the video, Baki. You just woke up, but I think I saw. If I didn't send you the video, here you go, Baki. The Poser 9.6. I think you already have. You don't you have a 9.8 or something, Baki? I don't even know if you had this book. Freaking crazy book. Last sale of this 9.6 was like over $500, Baki. Crazy book. The Poser. I call it the Poser because that's what her sister said. And the other one, I'll show you the other one that I had. Oh, you don't have that one? Well, hit me up if you're interested. And this one came back as well. Iron Fist 14 and an 8.5. So those are the two I have for sale. I thought I sent you the video. I'll quickly show you the other book. The other book's a PC book. But if you're interested in the Black Widow, Baki, hit me up. I got it listed on Elite Comics 11 at $500, $499. That's the other one I got. Punisher 218. If you're interested, Baki, we can work something out. Just hit me up. Yeah, I got it on Elite for $500. So another last sale of it, I think it was like $525. 9.8 to like $800. Crazy book. So let me know. Hit me up. We could talk. You know, I could work with you. My dog. But everybody, y'all be good. Y'all have a good day. Good rest of the day. Good Friday coming up tomorrow. Everybody have a great Friday tomorrow. And we have a good weekend. Astonishing auction, vintage auction Saturday. These are some of the books that I'll have. Not that book. Not that book. Here you go. These are some of the books I will have. You got Gwen on the cover Oh, well, not the Dolphin. They got the first full, I think, Mary Jane Watson. We got first appearance of the Grim Reaper. Black Panther joins the Avengers. And first appearance of Polaris. Laura Dane, I think. Laura Dane. Yeah, so that's some of the books I'll have for the vintage auction. Quick little preview. And then I have some Campbell stuff that I'll if I'm available Sunday, I'll do it Sunday. So that's it, man. I'll see you guys later. Oh, I got some more autograph stuff coming in, and I'll have some other books coming. This way, TLC.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. Right. Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. Right. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.